Previously, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Madhuri Diana Putri. My student number is 11 from the Agribusiness Study Program, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Trunojoyo, Madura. Here, I want to thoroughly explore the management of production, marketing, contribution, and impact on the environment with the existence of Ude Sofi Jaya. First, let's look at the business profile of Ude Sofi Jaya.
The main strategic commodity in Indonesia is the agriculture sector, which can produce rice to meet national food needs. One of the industrial supporters in meeting basic needs is the rice milling business. The availability of agricultural land is not a guarantee in meeting the amount of national rice supply. Moreover, the existence of regulation in determining the price of premium rice is a major obstacle in the sustainability of the rice milling business. Bangkalan Regency has 499 rice milling industry with rice yields that have been converted into rice with a production output of 110 tons of rice. Kamal District. Yes, Kamal District is one of 18 sub-districts in Bangkalan Regency, which is the center of the rice milling industry, as many as 25 business. In Kamal Sub-District, located in Trebung, Gili Anyar Village, there is a rice milling industry called Ude Sofi Jaya, which produces rice. Ude Sofi Jaya is one of the many rice milling industry which was established in 2008. It is a development facing very rapid competition with other companies in terms of product, price, promotion, and distribution. The strategy adopted by Ude Sofi Jaya in facing the business competition of the rice industry can be seen from the current internal and external condition, so that is able to continue to develop its business.
The equipment needed for production is a grain milling machines, packaging sewing machine, wooden pallet, mechanical scales, digital scales, and trolleys, sets and threads. Maintenance of the grain milling machines by replacing machines parts such as caramel rolls, fan belts, and oil is needed to mean and minimize machine damage that will cause delay in the rice production process. Ude Sofi Jaya activities consist of production activities, stocking of raw materials, promotion, marketing, and distribution to stores. The production process began with direct involvement in purchasing from farmer and collector or middlemen to see the quality of raw material and provide farmer with capital. The purchased grain will be stored in the grain store warehouse. In the manufacture of product, the production process of 1 ton of grain products 650 kilogram of rice. Ude Sofi Jaya activities consist of production activities, stocking of raw materials, promotion, marketing, and distribution to stores. The production process began with direct involvement in purchasing from farmer and collector middlemen to see the quality of raw material and provide farmer with capital. The purchased grain will be stored in the grain store warehouse. In the manufacture of product, the production process of 1 ton of grain products 650 kilogram of rice. The purchased grain will be stored in the grain storage warehouse. In the manufacture of product, the production process of 1 tons of grain product 650 kilogram of rice. The first milling process comes out is the husk or grain skin. The second is and the last is rice. The milling process continues with polishing the rice. Then the rice will be sieved and will remove the grout through the exit pipe. When receiving will be carried out, the rice will enter the shelter or silum, and the final production process is the process of packaging rice and distributing rice to consumer. The resulting product only lasts 1 month due to the absence of additional material in the production process. After the product has been packaging, the next process is marketing and product distribution activity to consumer or customer. A month production can consume around 40 to 100 tons of raw material in the form of grain and 600 tons of grain years. The production process can be hampered when raw materials run out and machines and damaged. So UD Sofijaya overcomes it by stocking as much grain as possible, maintaining and checking machines every month. Okay, next, let's talk about marketing management of UD Sofijaya. The methods used by UD Sofijaya in reaching its customer both in the Madura and Java region is by direct and indirect marketing. Direct marketing through industrial factories, marketing through WhatsApp and Facebook is used to reach customers who have limitation of distance and time. Indirect marketing through partners such as shop or retailer and wholesaler. The distribution channels for UD Sofijaya products are sold, namely wholesaler, shop or retailer, and direct consumer. Delivery of product using land and transportation such as a truck or pick up and motorbikes is subject to shipping costs depending on the distance traveled and the amount of product purchased the ISN. Can also pick up product directly at the place of production. UD Sofijaya's marketing areas are Kamal, Soca, Tanah Merah, 10, Burne, Keker, Arusbaya, Sidoarjo, Surabaya, the Sarmil Education Office, and the Surabaya Cattle Education Office, with a large number of product taking in the Kamal, Tanah Merah, and 10 areas. UD Sofijaya provides as guarantee for every product purchased by consumer by returning a product or discounting price and replacing new products if there are damaged products such as yellow rice and rice slice where consumers saw photo evidence sent to the owner with a time period for the complaint of damage. Goods 3 days from the good received. The sales process are carried out by developing their product through online business based social media exhibition held by the government and supporting sponsor. Okay, next let's talk about contribution to the community. Good relationship is one of the key to the success of a company. Contribution made by UD Sofijaya is able to meet the local rice industry sector. To build a good customer relation, a strategy is needed for UD Sofijaya. The way to build good relationship with customer that UD Sofijaya applies is a family system communication with each other by asking for good news directly or indirectly, providing goods, polite and friendly service. In addition, it also maintains a good family relationship with truck driver and supplier. There is a cashback or discount for every large number or purchase, where as many as 90% of the consumer sample get a discount and 10% of the consumer sample do not get a discount. The price discount given by the owner is 40,000 to 600,000 truck or pickup, and for consumer who buy with a small amount of 500 to 5,000. In addition, the owner provides a bonus for consumer and suppliers during the month of Ramadan or other major holidays in the form of THR, such as strong rings, Nestle, and gifts where 60% of the sample consumer receive in THR. In 40% of consumer samples did not receive THR. The way to establish a relationship is to service well by grade according to the price on the market and maintain relationship with suppliers so as not to harm grain suppliers who have a poor quality, and cut price accordingly so they don't suffer loss. Okay, next let's talk about impact on the environment. The process of rice milling business activities generates dust that can pollute the air and can cause health problems such as respiratory organ disorder, including lung function disorder. Workers who are directly involved in the production process have the risk of experience lung functions due to exposure to gas generates for the rice milling process. If the workforce experience such disturbance, there will be health problems that affect the discrete work productivity, which can disrupt the company's activities. Is of developing lung disease caused by industrial does not only threatens the people who live around industrial areas, but is also dangerous for workers who are directly involved in these industrial activities. Work actually have a greater risk of suffering from lung function disorder caused by dust. The longer the workforce is in contact with polluting materials, especially dust. Positive impact, UD Sofijaya utilize waste from rice mills in the form of house fertilizer. In addition, local residents can buy bran to feed their livestock. Has that is stockpiled can make the soil fertile, which can also be used for bird food. In addition, rice husk is also useful for furnace fuel. It can also be used as a mixture to make bricks. That's all I can explanation about the Sofijaya rice mill trading business. If there is a mispronunciation, I apologize profusely. Don't forget to keep health. Thank you and see you soon. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.